Biggie's drunk still.
Yeah, I'm definitely still drunk.
Biggie had Dave Aiken's surprise birthday party last night. Now, 10 days ago, Biggie said, look, I'll just say it so I can have plausible deniability. So I can say I've done it.
Yes.
Biggie said to Chris Demm and me, we're having a surprise birthday party for Dave, and both of us at the same time went, stop right there. We're not going.
We don't need the date, the place, the time.
Well, I knew it, but...
Yes, you knew that.
You did what you had to do.
You did, yeah, and you said, I know, but I want to say it so that when the time comes, I've said it.
Yes, so your conscience, Biggie, is clear.
Yes.
You've done that. And people at the party, and apparently it was a terrific party for Dave last night, and some people said, where are Chris and Chris? And Biggie said, they're not going to ever come to something. No, they're not coming to something.
As he arrived, I said, quote, the boys send their love.
Thank you. We didn't even do that.
Nah.
And no, I just threw that in, and he nodded. He knew.
He knows.
I think look, I know his stance on birthdays. It's not that different from mine. So.
No.
Well, we said yesterday, I mean, I wished him a happy birthday. He didn't even acknowledge it himself.
Yeah.
No, his lady friend of the moment, she planned this thing, and she kept saying to me, how are we going to get Dave up to your apartment? It was at my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, there's only one thing he'll believe. Tell him I fell.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly. As soon as you said that,
pretty good cover.
Before you said it, I thought, well, you got to tell him you fell.
She said, she goes, well, I'm going to tell him that I have to come walk your dog. Believable again.
Well, yeah.
Very.
Yes.
Since it happens twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And she said, well, he'll believe that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe she made fake dinner reservations.
Uh-huh.
And then she said, well, how, once I'm there, what do I do? And I said, well, take the dog down, tell him I fell.
Yeah.
He'll believe that.
Of course, certainly.
He'll get out of the car for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Come up and check on you.
Yeah.
To make sure you're okay.
Biggie fell. He needs help.
So
Dave's leaning against his Jeep, stubs out the cig.
Okay. Right. Probably curses at you. We're going to be late for dinner.
Yeah,
drag his ass out of the tub.
This is a perfect surprise part. I love the whole plan.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Tell him I fell.
And let me say, she really went above and beyond. She got, Dave, he loves his off-brand foods.
Yeah.
So she got Lay's Stacks instead of Pringles. Which, by the way, a much crispier,
better product.
Yeah, it really is.
Dave said a lot of times Dave will see things nobody else sees. He came in here 2 years ago, he was talking about these Lay's Stacks potato chips, and he said these are better than Pringles. Nobody believed it. It's like, come on, Dave. They say he's like brought them in, and it is a better product.
It is. It's a crispier chip.
Yeah, it is.
So she had Lay's Stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to find Hydrox, couldn't find them.
Hydrox is a cookie that many people think is a knockoff of Oreo. It's the other way around.
Yes.
That's true. It's older than Oreos.
Which Dave will scream from the rafters. Now, he'll tell you that at the top of his lungs. Hydrox was first. Oreo came second a few years later. And
just cleaned house.
Yeah, blew him away. Yeah.
But what she did was funny. She just took a Hydrox logo and put it over the Oreos. Yes.
Clever.
But
yes.
Dave's not going to eat that bastard out.
No, he didn't.
He's not having an Oreo.
Which style of Oreo did you select, Biggie?
Just regular.
Yes.
And then she had moon pies for him.
Yeah, he likes that.
She had his pack of nabs for him.
It's a party now.
Yeah.
Did you roll up tacos or hot dogs in burrito shells or whatever?
We did have his favorite hot dog, the brand that's from Buffalo. I believe it's
Sabret?
Sabret? Yeah. No, not Sabret.
There's one more.
Saline. Something like that.
That's right.
Yep.
Saline.
I made some beer brats for him because he loves my beer brats. We had Jaws on the TV for him.
Buffett on the sound system?
I did have Buffett ready to go. He chose not to go with Buffett, but I did have Jaws playing for him, which, by the way, he did wander over with hot dog in mouth and watch.
Could there be?
That's a hell of a party.
A better party. That is a perfect
Or his
party.
50th or 60th, we don't know.
We don't know.
No, we don't know.
Say somewhere in between. I don't
Somewhere
know.
to 40 to 65.
Well, somebody said, is this a milestone birthday? And I said, I don't even know what birthday
Nobody
this
ever
is.
knows.
Yeah.
Nobody ever knows this stuff. That's right.
He could be 40. He could be 60. Who
I
knows?
looked,
It's true.
Yesterday was his birthday, and I looked at him. We were here chatting. I was looking at him, and I was like, he is looking older. As I looked at him, I was like, yeah, he's getting some age on him. God, I shouldn't have said that out loud. That's that's me being raw.
I'll see what happens.
That's when you just say things.
Unfiltered.
Well, I'll tell you, then there was a debate, and maybe you guys can help settle this. His lady friend of the moment made what's called a pig picking cake.
Oh, I've had that. That's good.
Yeah, it had it was like a yellow. It's like and
pineapple.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. We all tried some because I had never heard of this, and she said it's yellow cake mix with like crushed pineapple in the icing.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. It was good.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, but apparently this is something his mother used to make, so she made it for him.
Well, we grew up. Dave and I grew up the same
Country.
way. Country.
Country proud.
Country proud.
Country
Country strong. And we had pig picking cake at Pig Pickens. I mean,
Well, I'll
we
tell
would
you
go
this.
to these
It was
things.
the only thing he took last night, so that tells you right there what he thought. He loves it.
He likes it. Yeah.
Because we said he said, I believe. Oh no, this could be the moment. I believe he's bringing it in today.
Oh my God, you're sabotaging me yet again.
Oh,
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God, I didn't think of that. He said, let me wrap this up and take with me. I'll bring it in tomorrow.
And here we are. The $1,000 1,000-pound weight loss challenge gets interesting again.
Oh, and he's bringing in a cake you know and love.
I do love the pig.
and you're unfiltered.
Good God. Up late.
Oh my God.
At my most vulnerable.
Unfiltered, thinking about leaving the business,
I'm at my
which
most
is already trending on Twitter.
the replacements.
Yeah, I need to let them know that
The replacements are already. Who can take the job?
Yeah, anybody.
Anybody.
Oh my God.
That's right. Wow, it's already being talked about. Yes, that's another. Look at Biggie, diabolical. Probably said today. Bring it in tomorrow.
Bring it in early.
I believe
Not
he's
even usual time.
well, because in my drunken state, I kept telling him, take it, take
Oh,
everything.
man.
So I know he's bringing. Oh man, he's bringing in the Oreos too.
Good God, you know that's my favorite cookie. That is my favorite cookie, and I do like a pig picking cake. We would only have that special occasion.
How do you think it got its name? Because that's what they served at the end?
Well,
I never heard of it.
Pineapple, I guess because now, am I right? Does that go along with pork, like a pig picking? You have pineapple on the
Yeah.
side of
Well,
it.
we had
you
the
know-
debate. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever see when they make like the pictures of the pig in Hawaii,
Exactly.
there's always rings of pineapple on the animal.
That's why I'm
right?
thinking about it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We would have like
It
family
must be a
reunion.
good compliment.
Only time on a pineapple on a pizza.
And you put it on ham too.
It's ham and pineapple is the pizza. When we would have pig picking cake was always at a big like family summer gathering, not like at Christmas or anything, but our family would get together and we'd have pig picking.
That's a warm weather cake.
And it's good.
Well, in
It is really
typical
good.
Dave fashion, he gave no credit to his lady friend of the moment who slaved over this cake all day.
all day, yeah.
And he tasted it and he goes, not bad.
How many people attended the gathering, Biggie?
Oh, we kept it small, COVID friendly, about 8 or 9.
Okay, we
And
were
what were you pouring?
a lot.
There was a lot. There was obviously beer
Mm-hmm.
for Dave. She had his favorite beers.
Mm-hmm.
There was some vodka involved.
Oh yeah.
You know, I had vodka for him.
Oh yeah. Well,
She didn't really partake in. And but yes, no, it was a
a good night.
good night. Yes, he was surprised, but much like Chris Demm, doesn't love his birthday, but it was fun.
Yeah, of course,
Mhm.
absolutely. I'm sure it was a really good time. I guess about getting older. Chris Demm today, you'll appreciate this, Biggie. Chris Demm today, I just noticed this a moment ago. We were typing away back there, preparing, 20 minutes ago. And Chris Demm says to me, how do you undo a... to hell with it. You know how you undo
Never
something.
mind.
You know how you...
I'd made a keystroke error.
he turns to me, how do you...
undo- No, who cares?
Who cares? Not even going to...
I'll just start over.
This has been... We changed to Gmail a year or two ago, and all this week...
I'm still not happy.
He said,
No.
Gmail, what is Gmail? Sometimes he'll just yell out, what has Gmail done to improve my life?
Well-
Nothing.
I didn't realize I insulted him yesterday because we were talking about Gmail. And I said, well, the older set here had a problem with that switch. And he goes, I am the older
Yeah,
set.
he did. Apparently they've, on the update, which I haven't gotten yet, on the update of Gmail, they've hidden the compose
Yes.
button on the...
They have.
You have to hit compose to write an email. And now Chris Dim can't
I
find
can't
it.
even see that. Stupid.
Yeah, that's all this week, a couple of times. What has Gmail done? Why did we do? What's going on?
Cloud-based email.
Cloud-
My ass.
Tell me how this is better.
Tell me, what has this done to improve my life?
Tell me how it's better.
I cannot tell you how it's better.
And
then
talking about age.
look at this. Look at this. I'll tell you. Let's wait until Dave gets here to get an update on your conjunctivitis. I want to hear because he went back to the doctor yesterday. But this is about aging now, and Dave has just had a birthday. But Chris Demm, as we mentioned yesterday, is taking Valtrex because he has a herpes-like condition in the eye. All right. So he's got Valtrex, and the pharmacist, in their wisdom, has given him now a bottle of pills that only old people can open.
Yeah.
Easy open senior bottle.
Well, you don't need anything else.
No children in the house? Nah.
You're going to sell this on the street to college sophomores, are you?
Nah.
Nah. I wouldn't know how.
Let me tell you, by the way, they gave you a lot of pills.
Yeah, boy, you got
I mean,
a lot.
they gave you a
ton of
a
pills.
supply.
All those
Yeah.
Valtrex. Maybe you should sell those. How much for a Valtrex? I mean, $50 for one Valtrex.
Put that on a
need a
pig
V?
picking cake.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so they gave him one where it's just real easy. So
Easy open.
feeble
Yeah.
hands can get into it. You know, you don't have to worry about squeezing or twisting or anything like that. Like, I just got a new supply of my krill oil pills.
Okay.
And those are kind of tough to get into. You have to, you know, I don't know how, if we're selling krill on the street, I don't know.
I don't think that's legal.
Anyway, it's harder to get into. And I thought, boy, that's going to be, as I age, that's tougher and tougher. There's a new cookie out, by the way. We're talking about the Oreos, what Dave likes, the Hydrox cookies. Girl Scouts have announced they're adding a new one. I guess their most popular is the Thin Mint, and they have the Caramel Delight followed closely behind. This one's called Adventurefuls. It's a brownie-inspired cookie. It has a caramel-flavored cream center and drizzled with chocolate sauce and a touch of sea salt.
Have you seen this thing?
Looks great.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
unreal.
great. Doesn't it sound
Yeah.
good?
Well, it sounds good, but when you see it,
It's larger. It
yeah,
seems, in there.
it's good.
I'm sure it'll sell well.
Mhm.
I don't love the name.
Adventurefuls.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it could have been better. Could have been call it brownie something. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brownie bite or so, I don't know. That's probably taken, but
I mean,
Probably is.
it's just when you see it, though, it's a
Yeah.
big cookie.
well, and I do like the center has a caramel and the top has a drizzling of icing and then the sea salt, which I think a lot of people are really into. When you put a little sea salt on something,
Well,
then
sea
it's
salt and caramel have, in
Yeah.
the last 2 years, have exploded.
taking over.
Yeah.
The Dunkin' Donuts, we saw a lot of coverage on this today. The pumpkin spice flavor latte is back at Dunkin'
About
Donuts.
to relaunch.
Yeah.
It's earlier than they've ever done it now. We're only into August. And people are already talking like summer's over, even though we're still a couple weeks from Labor Day.
Yeah.
But when school's open,
Yeah, that's true.
That's
you know,
it.
That's
School.
kind of the signal for parents,
that's fine.
especially.
And it's time. It's back to school is happening all around us. My daughter went back to school yesterday. She
It's
is
her first day.
her first day back.
Oh, and you weren't even home to greet her.
No.
Daddy's out chasing his new love.
That was
Pickle.
pickleball. I've got the bug. There's something about that game that has just drawn me in, and I just play over and over and over again. I'd play again tonight if they invited me, but my wife, that's the problem. She doesn't.
Plus, you can't walk the day after.
There's that, but I'm popping Advil like your ibuprofen, like you wouldn't believe. I mean,
It's good for your kidneys.
I take them all the time. I take
Biggie's
'em all-
right. Your organs will break down.
I'm
Yeah.
taking these things. I had 3 last night before bed. I'll have 3 again this afternoon. Right, I'll have 3 before I go to the gym today. Otherwise, my muscles ache too much and my
Yeah.
joints ache too much. So
And that's how the addiction started.
I have to do it.
You're addicted to what?
Advil.
Advil.
Pickle and pills.
Ibuprofen. That's right. This is food news. McDonald's has made an announcement. This looks pretty good, too. Starting in 2 weeks, nationwide, they're going to be selling McDonald's donut holes. And they look different than usual donut holes. You have one larger donut in the middle and then like 5 or 6 around the side. So you pull them off. They're called pull-off donuts.
Okay.
And you can pull them off and eat them. You get a bunch of them all baked together. Pull-aparts is what they're going to be called at McDonald's. Each comes with 7, a large one in the middle, 6 smaller ones on the outside. When I saw it today, I thought, this may work for McDonald's. They may do well with this.
Well, the big test to me, I would think, for McDonald's and anybody in that game now is, can you eat it in the car? Can you eat it with one hand?
Well, you can, but you do have to pull it off. I mean, you have
Yeah.
Your fingers are sticky.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. I always thought the other day we were doing. We had a Family Feud game, and it was the 10 best-selling McDonald's items all time, and that hot apple pie was on there. And I don't even. Do they still have that?
They do,
and that's a good product.
I'll tell you, I think some of it comes from the fact that when you pull up, sometimes they'll have a little light that flashes. Apple pie, 2 for 99.
Do they?
It's a great deal. It's 2 for 99 cents or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll ask you at the end, "Do you want apple pie?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I think it's just because it's cheap. That's where I messed up. Was not thinking about the cheap items at McDonald's.
Oh, on the game the other
playing
day.
the
Yeah.
Feud.
So, it's a cheap item. It's 2 for 99 cents.
So you get 2, so
yeah.
they sell better. Snack wrap was one of those as well that people buy two of, and salads because parents would take their kids and they'd get a salad.
I'm tired of eating burgers.
Yeah, which makes some sense, I guess. Did they used to have a cherry pie at McDonald's too, or am I misremembering that? Years ago, like in the 70s, was it cherry and apple?
I can't confirm or deny. I think they did expand their pie selection way back.
I do too, but not long. And apple.
I don't remember it lasting long.
That was like us at Henry James Barbecue. I made the suggestion cherry cobbler, and it still is on the menu today. I don't want to oversell what I did. We had peach cobbler, of course, like most barbecue places, and I said, let's do a cherry cobbler as well. And they did it after a lot of reluctance.
Sure, all the old heads were like, who's this young punk think he is?
That's right.
I'm in here telling us to put cherry cobbler on the menu.
And they may now also have apple. They may have expanded to apple cobbler also. Now, this is my old barbecue. This is my old haunt, you know, where as a teenager, I used to scoop up barbecue, clean out pits. But I just said to the guy, I said to Steve, the assistant manager, get me cherry. Let's do cherry cobbler. And it worked. I mean, it's still working to this day.
Can I get a cherry in here, please?
Is that the distant second favorite in the cobbler world?
Peach was by far number one.
Which it shouldn't be.
Well, I know you say that. That peach.
I love cherry cobbler. I think it's a far superior product.
What else can you cobble?
Apple.
Blueberry.
Blackberry. Do a blackberry cobbler.
Boysenberry. Huckleberry.
Peach. You can cobble just about it.
Okay.
You give me a fruit, I can just about cobble it.
Okay.
But
what about a goji berry?
Yeah, if I knew what that was, I would do a cobbler.
I sprinkle them on my salads.
Yeah. I would do that. But the peach now was by far we sold.
That's all I've ever heard. I mean, all I ever heard of forever.
We sold 2.5 times the peach that we did the cherry, and the peach we had a better peach product. It was sweeter, and it was a better product.
If this was one of those scenes in a movie, you'd be like, I think cherry's going to sell. And like the first 2 weeks, nobody bought one. And they show the manager staring at you, and you're like, it'll sell, don't worry.
That's true. I mean, we had trouble selling
and finally somebody buys it, and the word gets around.
Yeah. And plus, we didn't have any ice cream to put on top of it.
No, that hurts.
We do a dry cobbler.
Standard
dry cobbler.
Yeah, you got to have ice cream with the cherry.
With cherry. It was a little bit tart.
Yeah, it would cut it there, the sweetness.
There's some barbecue restaurants, actually, that sell pig picking cake. Remember Carter Brothers? Just went out of business here because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But they had pig picking cake. That was good.
That's right.
They did a nice job. That's right there, pig picking cake.
Now, let me tell you, I really feel like this lady friend of the moment's going to last.
I do too.
Because
she's my favorite.
Yeah,